Welcome to Trafalgar Square, the anniversary of the Anti-ULEZ movement protests, and we'll see what the action is. There are a few people gathered already at Trafalgar Square itself, and let's have a look at the action. We have now got the ULEZettes.
Where's your camera gun? Where's your camera gun? Little where's your camera gun? Where's your camera gun?
We've now got 3 of the ULEZettes here.
Where's your camera gun? Where's your camera gun? Far, far. Where's your camera gun? Where's your camera gun? Where's your camera gun?
Come on, Dad!
And that was a fantastic performance by the ULEZettes. We need to get a Senate card out, 2nd of May 2024. We have got the Reform UK taxi here, the whole crowd of us on the opposite side of the road. And we've got mileage tax, 2025, hashtag stops ULEZ. And I'll try and get a picture of the crowd on this side in a minute. You can see it's quite a few people here already. Quite a few of us fellow freedom warriors over this side of the road. And we'll go through the crowd a little bit. And there we go, some more placards I agree with. There we go, rest in peace London, stop the toxic air lie, so needs to do that. And more besides, we go along through here as well. There we go, we've got Anonymous, we've got various other things. We've got the entertainment here as well. And we've got Liar, he certainly is a liar, Mormon's here as well. And a few people I know. And yeah, there's quite a few people here already, and there's a great anniversary demo against the ULEZ itself. We've got more as the eye could see. And we'll go over, and there we are. There's quite a few at Trafalgar Square already, and it's fantastic. And oh yes, certainly Wild Coyote. And definitely get card out, and Roadrunner trying to get rid of him. The evil Wild Coyote Senate card. Today at the anniversary of the Anti-ULEZ protests. We're just here at another part of the protest now. I just saw Piers Corbyn just drive by. And we've got Dino over there. I was waiting to say it's across the road. And there we go, the motorbike just turned up. And what else do we have here? I think Piers Corbyn's disappeared now. I'm sure.
John from Vlogging with the Beachcomber.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, not bad.
Good.
There we are. We've got some of the crowd over here. The universal chance of get card out. So I'll try and get to the ULEZettes now. Oh, we're down amongst a few people across the other side of the road.
Is that the one for
Yeah, ULEZettes.
Who is it? Oh, it's the ULEZettes.
Yeah, Anna.
Someone was looking. I'm going to put it over by the table.
Right, Simon. We've got Simon Forther up here as well. Saw Howard a minute ago. Don't know who he's looking at. There's ULEZettes just there. And Great views from all over the place. As soon as there's Shazad, the brown car guy, absolutely brilliant. We've got Simon Fortop just there, absolutely super.
Nice to be here on the first anniversary.
It is.
Although some of us were fighting this long before these demos, so let's carry on.
Indeed we shall.
We've won the argument. Now we've got to win the votes.
We have, indeed, absolutely.
Let's win the votes and get him out.
Indeed. There's so many of us here. We've got the Reform UK taxi. There's quite a lot happening here today. We've got Reform UK taxi. We've got some candidates from Reform UK. Absolutely superb effort that turned up. There's few further down. I'll try and get round a bit. There's so much going on here today. How are you doing, alright? Good afternoon. Yeah. How are you? Yeah, not bad. Covering everybody, or trying to cover everyone. Definitely, we need to get rid of him. And there's the Cots for London Reform UK taxi. And there we go. We go around a bit more. And that's the Reform UK taxi. These support, well, whoever the best candidate will win, whether it be Howard Cots or whoever. We've got more over here as well. We'll go around a bit more. I hear some horns somewhere. I can't see where that is. To give you an idea, the crowd's on the other side of the road. There we are. There's quite a few of us that support along here. Lots of people, various placards. The way the truck goes. And there we go. There's a whole load of us here lining up Lion side, Nelson's Column side off Trafalgar Square. And that is Nelson posthumously looking down in disgust for the Ditopia that is now in London. So that's what we have. We have air horns, we have taxis supporting us on the first anniversary of the Anti-ULEZ protests. And there we are. And go through some of the placards here if I can. There we go. Static. Oh, it's been spun round now. So £12.50 will not clean the air. And I hope this will turn around in a second to get the other side of this placard. Let's see if I can get to it. Definitely I can. There's a bit of traffic there. But there we go. We've got placards on the Reform UK taxi. Stop toxic air lie. We certainly need to stop that. One of the candidates, Howard Cots for London. And there we have it. There's placard again. 15-minute cities, we certainly don't want that. And we certainly need to get a card out. And we certainly need to stop ULEZ.
Stop ULEZ!
Yeah, Sadiq, lying, corrupt, narcissistic, can't, no ULEZ, no 15-minute cities, and definitely no LTNs. We have to stop, yeah, we certainly have to stop the ULEZ, and we certainly do not want it to be a third world country. I can't repeat that word, it says on it, and certainly is a greedy rat, without a doubt, getting the begging bowl, and certainly no to ULEZ. And there we are, universal chant of get card out. It's a basic fight for our freedom and democracy. And what we have further up is the banners of the blockers, which I'll go over and cover. We now have a couple of fantastic dinos who are against ULEZ, no to ULEZ on it. Absolutely superb. And we'll see what else it's about. We're now back at the Nelson Column side of Trafalgar Square. Let's go through some few placards and messages against Sadiq Khan. So we'll go through the crowd a bit. We have a special display up here actually of the static camera blockers. If I can get to them, you can see there are various little placards along here supporting the blockers. We've got Havering and Dagenham, Barking and Dagenham. When we go further around, you will see, when I get there, a lot more of the banners. We'll go through more of the banners here. Absolutely fantastic what people are doing here today. We've got music to keep everyone entertained. We've got Stop ULEZ. We've got Liar. He's definitely a liar. And so not top say a lie. And on top we have got the various blocker banners on top by Nelson's Column. you can see how united we are against ULEZ. And if that does not say it all, what will? And above that, we've got various warriors above us. And whilst we're here, I see another Dino as well. Even Dinos are against ULEZ.
Do you see, he's talking about splitting the vote, do you see it getting into a position where you and Howard are going to come to some sort of coalition?
I am standing for what I'm standing. I'm not doing coalitions any more than they will. No. So it's important that if I get in, I will stop the ULEZ expansion on day one. I've been on television saying it. No,
I know that.
No question about it.
What I'm more interested in at the moment is the fact that you'll leave the cameras up there essentially for the police, yeah?
Yeah, only for the police.
So if it goes nationwide, the pay per mile, they will then be used.
If it goes nationwide, there's no look at that, then we're in a different station. But the other thing I will guarantee you is I will not put in pay per mile. I will not put that in. He's got a great big department. I think it's £150 million he's spending on sorting out software for London pay per mile. I would not do that.
What happened to, there's a contract that Sadiq Khan signed, or the contract with the camera people, the supply and maintenance of them, which is a 10-year contract that runs out in April, doesn't it?
All I can say to you is that I will not bring in London pay per mile, and I will stop the ULEZ expansion on day one.
Anyway, we've now got Howard Cox here, wonderful person, he's been so wonderful to the cause.
This is great. It's a one-year anniversary of the anti-ULEZ protest. It's fantastic to see the lovely, friendly faces yet again, all angry, so bloody angry about what Sadiq Khan is doing to our wonderful, lovely capital. I'm here to support them, and I'm going to continue to support them, and I really wish all of you, please, could you lend me your vote, absolutely, to get rid of this man. The Tories have been in opposition at City Hall for 8 years, and they've allowed him to get away with this. And that's what we've got to do, is get rid of this two-party system and vote for real change. I promise you, there will be real change with me in charge.
Indeed, there's one thing we need to do on the 2nd of May, the most universal message, and that is simply the 3 words, get Khan out.
Absolutely, get Khan out!
Indeed! Well done, Howard. We've got a couple of more locals near Orpington with us, just here, just to show what we think of Sadiq Khan. So, that's what Khan is. Khan is just so wrong, and he is a liar. We're now here, Piers Corbyn has just turned up. I saw his car earlier. And we have a few placards in the background. And if I can get to it, I'm going to try and get to Pinocchio Khan if I can. But there we go. I'll try and get to the front of this placard. There we go. We've got Pinocchio Khan. There's Pinocchio Khan. They certainly want to get Khan out. So we need to get rid of him on the 2nd of May. Oh, look at this. They've got the fire engine in support. Look at that. We certainly need our freedom. We now got the fire engine just turned up. We need our freedom against dystopia. An absolutely iconic symbol of the protest. We're driving that lovely 1937 Fortune fire truck. There we go. Universal chant. And we certainly need to get Khan out on the 2nd of May 2024. And so many people are turned up along here, as you can see. There's so many people about, so many placards. There goes Simon. It's such a tribute to the cause. And there we have it. Pinocchio Khan and somewhere else, and the fire truck on the other side of the roundabout. And a whole load of us have turned up here. Reform UK Taxi, the fire truck, and so much more. I've now got a couple more placards that say it all, that ULEZ is a lie, a complete utter lie to justify so-called air quality. Well, we've now got a couple of true freedom fighter warriors right by Nelson's column. And certainly get Khan out. We are not far right. Khan is definitely so wrong. If this doesn't say it all, what will? And we see Nick on top of Nelson's column. That's a true warrior to the cause. absolutely superb. And I think this iconic shot along here by Nelson's column says it all. We've now got an absolutely iconic display of a couple of blocker banners right by one of the lions who are against ULEZ and want democracy back. We've now got a couple of dinos who are against ULEZ. I saw a third yellow dino around somewhere. Absolutely fully hate ULEZ, and absolutely hate Senate card and wants card out. We've got absolutely true troopers to the cause. We've got little yellow baby dino. We've got Ronnie up here saying card's a liar, and we definitely do not want ULEZ. Along with Nelson's column and Nick right up there along with Tone. Absolutely super troopers to the cause. Along we also have an orange dino and no to ULEZ dog. We got no to ULEZ dog here. There we go. Just no to ULEZ. Hello, little one. Little one against ULEZ. Yep, you are. There we go. Huskies against lying mayors. Most definitely. And there's Cindy. And superb owner. Betsy Scan Bands. Definitely against ULEZ.
I forgot we won the yellow one. Yeah. Lala. So did you bring any tubby custard?
No, I didn't. Have you got any?
Maybe later.
Yeah.
So why the Teletubby? Why?
Well, I tried to start something in April in Trafalgar Square.
Right.
And I wore it and I was the only one in fancy dress.
Right.
But as soon as they started blocking vans,
With the dinosaurs,
I was
yeah.
out there with my Teletubby sign.
Excellent.
As soon as I could be.
Excellent. And I think that it represents, as I was saying earlier to somebody, it represents the fact that these protests, they have a very serious message, but they're also fun events.
Yeah, we have loads of fun. And we have to make ourselves, we don't want to look like scary, crazy people, because we're not, we're just normal people.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Except
I think that's
exactly look very normal.
Well, maybe not, but I know what you mean though, and I think that's important because a lot of people I've spoken to these say this is the first time they've ever protested, right?
Yeah.
So this is not like people that professionally protest.
I think my first protest was February last year, and that was the ULEZ. It's the only time it's fun.
Yeah.
Havering was good fun the other day. We did havering.
Yeah. But excellent. But you're getting the message across, creating awareness, so that's the important part. And I hope you find some tubby custard later on. Thanks a lot.
That was brilliant words from Brown Car Guy, also known as Shazad. Absolutely brilliant. You're absolutely brilliant to the cause as well. Advertising the fact. There we go. Post a bomb if you want. But there we are. Absolutely super trooper to the cause against ULEZ, like you have been.
Yes.
Absolutely brilliant. And there goes another super trooper to the cause. Arturo. We're seeing you following each other now. Oh, what fun this is. With no to ULEZ patrol. Absolutely brilliant. Well, let's see what else is going on. We have now got the convoy arriving at Trafalgar Square. We've got Key Steers leading. There's Key Steers. Absolutely trooper to the cause. There's Key. There he is. Followed by Pete in his Stop ULEZ van. Absolutely superb. There goes Pete. And we've got Glenn followed closely behind. Absolutely true to the cause. We're now with the ULEZ, can't stop ULEZ convoy. The bus just going past us. There we go. That's Keith Steers, followed by Pete, closely behind. Pete giving us some support against ULEZ. There's Peter. There he is. We've got Glenn followed closely behind. In his van as well. Absolutely brilliant. We've got Piers coming across the road. And we've got Purple Dino with me as well. So there's lots of us here around bits Trafalgar Square, followed by more dinos. There's another dino across the other side of Trafalgar Square. And we've got two of the convoy together, Peter and Glenn. Got those two together. And whilst I'm on here, there we go, there's Purple Dino. We go across, there's Piers Corbyn's car just there. And we've got the iconic fire truck. It's been absolutely brilliant. There's quite a few protests now. And we go around to the fire truck. No to ULEZ Claire. And there's the fire truck. And the iconic coffin of democracy. That's the iconic feature, as well as death to the consultation. That wasn't really a consultation. And that's the iconic fire truck, one of one. Absolutely beautiful fire truck it is. Only one of these left. And as you see, Senate card, listen to the people, stop the ULEZ. And there it is, 1937 Fulton fire truck. And there's more. There we go, the convoy goes round. People are glad together. In fact, I think all three are now almost together. Separated by back BM by the looks of it. There we go, there's Keith Steers, Glenn. Those two together. Yeah, not bad, Sarah. Another iconic warrior to the cause. There we go, two of those together, Trafalgar Square. Bill and Peter closely behind. With absolutely superb troopers to the cause. There we are. Two and three vans together. In fact, all three are practically together now. There we go. Two of them together in convoy here at Trafalgar Square. In fact, all three of them in convoy here at Trafalgar Square. Absolutely superb sight to see. It shows true dedication of the people who are for the cause and who are against the ULEZ re-tax. We now have a great scene, there's so many vehicles here. There's Keith Steers, convoy leader. We have a few bikes here against ULEZ as well. There's Keith Steers leading the convoy. Going across from there, we've got Peter following fairly close behind. And we're trying to get more of the convoy. And there's Glenn over there. There he is in the background. Just over there. There's Peter. And there's Keith Steers leading. A great setting. And quite a few motorbikes here as well. And a fantastic crowd. And the fire truck. We've now got a few iconic people here being so brilliant to the cause. We've got Paddy, we've got Howard, we've got Shazad, and we've got a few others. We now have a brilliant scene of the fire truck and so many freedom fighter warriors who are on the truck along with the coffin of democracy being so great to the cause. We now have the fire truck. I'm not sure what fire truck's goes to. I think probably do a lap of Trafalgar Square to show how we do not want Senate card. I'm not sure where it's going to, but I assume we will soon find out where the fire truck will go. That's the iconic sight for the cause. Let's follow this fire truck a little bit. Oh, there goes Kingsley. And there we go. Fire truck just about gone off the roundabout Trafalgar Square. Absolutely brilliant sight. Absolutely iconic sight. They go down around the square. And there we go. Let's follow the fire truck. There we go. To show unity against ULEZ. And there we are. A very unique fire truck. Literally one of one. Built in 1937. And there we are. The fire truck. Glenn's van just there as well. Take a little lap around Trafalgar Square. So there we go. There's Glenn's van there. The full UK taxi. And looks like they'll try and go together by looks of it. Oh, another Stop ULEZ van. I'll try and get to that. There we go. Stop ULEZ van. There goes Peter. And following fairly closely behind. There's two of those vans there. There's Keith Steers. Another anti-ULEZ car not far away. Glenn's van just there. Full UK taxi just there. We've now got the ULEZ convoy going around Trafalgar Square roundabout. And certainly the message on the side of Pete's van says stop ULEZ, no ULEZ, no pay per mile. And we're from Action Against ULEZ Extension. We have further in the background, Stop ULEZ van, plus another car behind that against ULEZ. Just to show that we have not gone away, there are more protests on the outside of Trafalgar Square. We certainly beat for freedom, and we certainly not asked about it, not asked about ULEZ, and we want to stop the ULEZ, not just the expansion, the whole lot. And there we go, no to ULEZ, says it all. We've now got the fire truck returning to Trafalgar Square, along with the coffin of democracy, an iconic symbol against ULEZ in so many ways. And there we are. And certainly honk we hate ULEZ, along with nice whistles. And there goes the iconic fire truck around Trafalgar Square. There's one of the most iconic vans that says Stop ULEZ, which says it all. Pete's been an absolute true trooper to the cause. He really has. And a great hold to go with it. So Stop ULEZ, and all the stickers down the side say it all. That's against ULEZ Extension, Abracadabra, the top scale vanishes. Really? I don't think so. Those are ULEZ, those pay per mile. And it says that Khan is a liar across his forehead. And that message on the back of the van, FT says as well, says it all. We've got a fantastic trike here. In fact, a pair of trikes. Absolutely superb. Go around here to Trafalgar Square against ULEZ. And a taxi now supporting as well. Certainly honk if you hate ULEZ. There we go. Just now going around the square. Absolutely fantastic sight. There we go. Now setting off around Trafalgar Square. Showing unity against ULEZ. Yeah, well, we've got an iconic ULEZ warrior here, Claire Dye, absolutely brilliant. We're here again a year later.
Here again. Well, I didn't actually come here last year.
Yeah.
I was quietly sitting back, watching how people would react to ULEZ, because I knew that ULEZ was going to wake a lot of people up. You know, it is part of a bigger agenda. So once this started to affect people, you can see people's brains started to tick over and started to think, you know, what is actually all of this about? And luckily, a lot of people have realised that it is part of a much bigger agenda, and there is going to be pay per mile, and there is going to be reduced private ownership of vehicles, you know, and then just moving on from that, 15-minute cities, digital ID, so many people can see it now, and this is the message obviously we've been trying to get out for about the last 3 or 4 years now. So this has definitely worked in our favour, although it's not worked obviously in the long run to people's benefit. Obviously being charged, it has gained a lot of awareness for people to realise what's going on. So
that can only be a good thing.
Good thing, really.
Yeah, that can only be a good thing, because it wakes people up. So many people have been so far asleep far too long. I've been awake to this for about 22 years plus of this nonsense. Starting off the big green line when it's fuel duty or whatever. So that's where it started for me, the ABD. Then I found out that Transport for London started traffic light phasing in 2002 to justify the congestion charge. They went to the T charge. They went to there to now what we know as ULEZ. And we want Khan out, 2nd and Bay.
We definitely do want Khan out. Yeah, we definitely need to vote him out. And people need to vote. That's the other thing. They need to vote.
Exactly.
I mean, do we live in a democracy? I don't know. But, I mean, what other options do we have? We have to do at least everything that we possibly can, whether we believe it can work or not. We just can't give up and lay down and think, oh, that's it, we can't win. We've got to at least try.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to move on. Is that all right?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Claire. Still gathered here at Trafalgar Square. I just literally heard word that it might be a march in a second. And that's the iconic view we had of Nelson's column with all the blocker banners all over it. There we are. We're now starting the march towards Downing Street with Keith Steers leading the march just at Trafalgar Square. So we have the ULEZettes out front chanting the universal chant of get card out. There we go, got Teletubby joining us.
You know Jesus is going to get Charles Trump.
And there we go. There's a whole load of us in the background. There we are. Gives you an idea how many people are here at Trafalgar Square today on the first anniversary of the Anti-ULEZ protest. A large cross-section of people. And that is so true from the ULEZettes. As we now proceed to the slow march towards Downing Street. Now have the march proceeding towards Downing Street. Keith Steers leading, and a whole load of us behind us, marching down the road, marching from Trafalgar Square to Downing Street. Look how many people are there. Look at the number of people in the march. There we go. So many placards that just say it all. And the Reform UK taxi going along towards Downing Street as we go. You can see the crowd goes beyond and beyond. And that's John. And there we are. We've got Dino's with us. We've got a whole load of people. We've got Orange Dino just there. And we certainly need to have a freedom. And all the lights for everybody is marched down the road. There we are. Universal chant. We certainly do not want net zero. And they certainly stop toxic air line. There we go. Universal chant. We got a Teletubby with us and says get card out and stop ULEZ. We have got two Dinos catching up with us, Purple and Orange Dino. We have got other freedom fighting warriors joining us with various placards. We've got Pinocchio Can, we've got Black Dino just there. And we've got more people marching down the road. There's so many people down here. There's loads of us marching down the road. There we go. Lights for ordinary people from everyday backgrounds, from all sorts of backgrounds. And there we are. We are certainly stronger together. We certainly are that. And that's where we are. All sorts of generations along here. And this is about the size of the march and what we have now in the background. Oh, bless her. They've got Motorbike just there. Oh, bless that lady. Absolute true trooper she is. Absolutely brilliant. Anybody's welcome on these marches, well, on these protests in fact. And there we go. All sorts of people are here. And we've got various anti-ULEZ vehicles behind the march. There's Piers Corbyn. And then we have Glenn's van along here. More protesters along here. I should say anti-ULEZ supporters. Glenn's van just there. Skeleton Dino. And there we go. Glenn's van at the tail of the march. And a few more catching up. There we go. Glenn's van. And this is how long the march is. To go from the rear of the march to the front. This shows how many people are here today. That's a fantastic support. And there we go. That's an announcement so awful to Utopia we do not want. Stop the ULEZ expansion. And we'll go up to further up the march. And we'll go beyond. There we go, police line protecting us. There we go. It's so nice to see so many different people who are against ULEZ. We'll catch up more of them. And we'll go along here. There we go, no ULEZ Husky. A motorbike. Get a wonderful motorbiking shot. There we are. Absolutely lovely motorbike. It is lovely Honda. We go further up the march. And we're going towards one of the statues. On the way along Whitehall. And there's a whole load of us here from all generations and all sorts of walks of life. As you can see how long this march is. You can see how many people are here. It's absolutely fantastic what we've got. Absolutely fantastic. So the march here is absolutely superb. I'll try and catch up with more of these banners here. There's one of the blockers banners. And let's do a quick look at the march. A quick spin round, there we go. There's Kingsley as well. As a true trooper to the cause. There was all sorts of people. We've got more of the banners along here. We go further up. We find somewhere safe, there we go. More of us along here. All sorts of things we have.
Yeah. Phil, I've been trying to find you all day. How are you doing?
Yeah, not bad. There you go, Simon's part of the march as well.
Yeah, we need to have a chat on camera at some stage.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so we can do that as well. So that'd be good.
Yes.
Not now because we're walking, but
yeah, we will.
We'll do it later. Are we going? How far are we going?
I believe towards Downing Street.
And then back again, is
yeah,
it?
I think so. But yeah, this illustrates how much support we have this march along here and how many people have turned up. It's been absolutely fantastic, I think.
It's been brilliant. Yeah. It's a good turnout. You know, it's not gone away. Khan thinks it's going away, but it's not, and it won't.
It certainly won't. Well, we are still fighting the cause as we are. We're still fighting the cause as we are.
We are indeed. Absolutely. Keep going to the end. But the key thing is we've got to get Khan out, and that's really important.
Yes, exactly.
So, and I'll talk to you some more about that in a minute.
Yeah.
And explain what's going on and what we can do and how we can do it.
Exactly.
Because it's important that we unite to get Khan out. That's the key message that got to come away from now.
Yes.
We've had our protests, we've got to come together and win. That's the whole point. So.
Well, it's also a part of the ULEZ Warriors YouTube channel, which I'm filming it for London topics, with other topics we need to cover as well.
Excellent, fantastic. Well, I will do that. Right, I think we're going to do the Get Khan Out jobby.
Yeah, let's do it.
Get Khan out! Get Khan
out! There's Simon chanting the universal message.
Get Khan out!
We go further up the march. We have Claire Dyer here as well. That's a true tribute to the cause. The brilliant TikTok videos. And we have more along here. Oh, we've got Dinos together now. Let's go with the Dinos. There we go, no to ULEZ expansion. We've got a few Dinos together. Oh, we've got 4 together now. 4 Dinos. There we are. Absolutely brilliant. I'll try and get this banner in. I cannot get it. There we go. Oh, we're doing a Dino race. There we go. TW camera blockers. And more banners along here. And there we go. We're at the right by Downing Street now. Some Dinos there. And we'll try and get further along the march. And there's Keith Steers at the front of the march. And London certainly has a toxic mayor, without a doubt.
I don't even know.
So we'll catch up with Keith Steers now at the head of the march. And we get these. There we go. Most universal chant that everybody agrees with. What says the yellow tabard say it all. The yellow high vis. Keith Steers, but goes to the middle of Downing Street. And Keith Steers a little bit, so I'm not sure what he's going to do. And he's leaded by The Chessie blockers. There we go. The Chessie blockers are leading the march along with the ULEZettes. There we are. A whole load of us here. Placards that mean all sorts of things. And there we have it. The strength of unity against ULEZ. Here now at Downing Street. And there we are. We're opposite Downing Street. There's lots of troopers to the cause. Everything I agree with is on the back of those yellow tabards. And there we have it. Look at the crowd. Look at the crowd of people here. Absolutely superb. Well, Dictator Khan, do you think ULEZ has gone away? I think you'd be very much mistaken, as it definitely has not. We've got Dinos joining us, we've got all sorts of people joining us, we've got Teletubby joining us, we've got camera blockers banners joining us, we've got all sorts of things, Black Dino, an Orange Dino, Cyclists joining us. A Chelsea Universal message opposite number 10 Downing Street. There we go, we've got Sutton camera blockers. No ULEZ, no paper mile. Stop the war on the motorist. We have all sorts I can see. We have Get Card out. And coming up, we have got more anti-ULEZ vehicles. There we go. The Stop ULEZ fan, Stop ULEZ expansion. And further back, we got Mark. Hey D mate, right? We got Piers Corbyn. There he is, just there. We got the Reform UK taxi. An iconic vehicle around London. We got Piers Corbyn, the Anti-ULEZ vehicle. And we have got Glenn at the back of the whole thing. So, as you can see, there's a lot of people here who are definitely against ULEZ. Just have a look at the crowd. If anyone thinks ULEZ got away, I think you're very much mistaken. Just look at the crowd, folks. Just look at the crowd, folks. It simply shows that ULEZ, the fact that we are all against it, has simply not gone away. It really hasn't. We go further along. Even puppies are against ULEZ. Even little puppies are against ULEZ. The Stop ULEZ puppy. There you go, little one. Hello. There we go. How you doing, little one? Any little pup? So Stop ULEZ. And we've also got no ULEZ dog, no ULEZ husky. There we go. Our roads, our freedom, that banner says. No to ULEZ. Vote Khan out. We certainly need to vote him out. And certainly scan van blockers. Those horrible scan vans that thankfully are not operating at the moment. They've got nasty statics instead. Certainly the highway robber. Certainly that. Most definitely. No to ULEZ. No to paper mile. There we go. That's the strength of feeling here. Opposite 10 Downing Street. And there we are, a whole crowd of people, all the way around here. Our roads are freedom, certainly that. And that gives you an idea of the strength of feeling today at the first anniversary of the anti-ULEZ protests. We're now got an Anti-ULEZ unicorn here. Haven't seen that before. There we go, Anti-ULEZ unicorn, who is also against ULEZ. Glenn pulling up, well, Piers Corbyn not far behind. I can't get it. There we go. Whole load of anti-ULEZ protest vehicles just turned up here. There's skeleton dinos going across the road. That's what we've got here at the moment, opposite Downing Street. There's fantastic calls for the ULEZettes. And the universal message, get card out. We've now got Piers Corbyn's car just there. We've got the fire truck in the background. That's fantastic performance by the ULEZettes. Then we've got buses interrupting the flow. Another fantastic performance by the ULEZettes. And the iconic fire trucks just turned up on Piers Corbyn's car. There's so many anti-ULEZ vehicles here. In Glenn's van, somewhere I can't see it.
We are the ones who will stop your ignorance. We are the ones who will make you think again. So if you think that you have won, slave runners go off to town while we are fast asleep. If you think that you have,
well done, ULEZettes! Absolutely fantastic. So it says, our roads, our freedom. There's the Piers Corbyn chance. Justified, do not comply.
London has a toxic name. London has a toxic name. London has a
truck as well as ULEZettes. An absolutely fantastic sight here today.
Mayoral elections, if you're not registered to vote, please do so. If you know people who are not registered to vote, make sure they're registered to vote. Yours is toxic. Turn the air blue with toxic lies. Send your hands out, pathetic. The working class. Shove your ULEZ up your arm. We're not going anywhere. Anyone else want to know on the phone? Of this toxic mess. You always lie. Liar, liar! And Clarence and liar, liar! The one with no class. Let's make something very clear. Get out, Carl. You're not wanted here.
Yay, well done, the ULEZettes. Absolutely fantastic performance. I'll try and get in with the other side of the crowd in a second. Absolutely fantastic as the ULEZettes with the Bella and Rosa, Frida and Dino backing them up as well. Looks like we're now departing Downing Street, heading back to Trafalgar Square. So I guess I will see what happens at Trafalgar Square. We're now back on the way to Trafalgar Square with a fire truck leading the march back with a whole load of people behind. So follow the tracks. There we go. Now on the way back to Trafalgar Square. No ULEZ, no paper mile. We've now got the march returning back from Downing Street back towards Trafalgar Square. We've got Predicate Sig, we've got Kingsley on the fire truck. We've got a few iconic people being so supportive so far towards the cause against ULEZ. It's been an absolutely fantastic show of people. There we go, no ULEZ, no paper mile. There we go, a whole lot of placards that lots of people would agree with. And there we have it. So you can see all those placards along here. We've got protesters here, and we've got Dinos doing the Dino Wall. There we go. We've got 3 Dinos here. The Dino Wall along with the march. There we are. There we have it. More of us in the march coming back to Trafalgar Square. Absolutely superb. The brilliant turnout towards the cause. And we have, I think, Keith Steers leading the back of the march. And there we go, Black Dino just there. And as we walk along the march a little bit, you can see the strength of feeling against ULEZ and the support against ULEZ. An unjustified free tax against the poor. And there we go. And more of us marching along here, back towards Trafalgar Square. All sorts of banners that lots of people can agree with. Oh, another very exciting anti-ULEZ puppy, bouncing up and down. And we have Keith Steers almost at the back, along with the Reform UK taxi. So, there we are. Going towards the back of the march. And there we have it. A few protesters along here, anti-ULEZ supporters, this corner. This is so good to see. People of all ages going to these things. And to tail it off, we've got Keith Steers, the Reform UK taxi, and a Stop ULEZ van at the back. That says it all. Stop ULEZ, stop the ULEZ expansion. And there's the rest of the march going towards Trafalgar Square. Look at the number of people that we've got here today. Just look at the crowd. And there we are, tailing off the back of the march, going towards Trafalgar Square. And that gives you an idea of the scale of what's happening here today. And there we are, back to Trafalgar Square we go. We are now back at Trafalgar Square. I'll give you an idea of the turnout that's happened today. It's actually pretty impressive, I have to say. The first anniversary of the Anti-ULEZ protest. And there's more on this side of Trafalgar Square as well. And there we are. Even at this late stage of the Awareness Day. There's nice motorbikes there. And Keith Steers is back with us out Trafalgar Square. with Piers Corbyn closely behind. There he is, along with the Stop ULEZ expansion van. I'll try and get to a reasonable spot to film. There we go. That's Piers Corbyn, that's Keith Steers, and that's ULEZ followed closely behind. We now got Simon Forthrop here at Trafalgar Square. He'd like to have a little chat about various things.
Thanks, Phil. How are you? Good?
I'm good, yes.
Fantastic. Well, it's nice to be here on this anniversary. We've done such a lot of good work over the last years. We tried the court case. We've banned their vans from the verges. We've done all sorts of things when it came in, and we've continued these protests. This is just one of many that have been continuing throughout the year, and they will continue. This is not the end of the road. Now, the first thing is, I just want to say that we've won the argument. A long time ago, we won the argument. People know this has got nothing to do with air quality. It's all about making money for Sadiq Khan. And that's a fact. And you can get your air quality meter out, I'm sure you will later, and show us all what the air quality is around here. But so, having won the argument, we've now got to win the votes. And to win the votes, to get Khan out. Everybody here is united in one thing, that they want to get Khan out, and that's so important. And the only way we can do that realistically is to vote for Susan Hall. And by that I mean, some people say, well, she didn't do everything I want and all the rest of it. But in any relationship, you have to make compromise with the people that you're in a relationship with. And I give the example, my wife insists on watching Strictly Come Dancing, which I wouldn't watch in a million years. But, you know, I have to tolerate that because she likes it. And it's the same with voting here. There are 3 votes when it comes to the mayor election. The first one is the vote for the mayor, and it's first past the post, so you've got 1 vote. And if you want your vote to count, to get rid of Khan, there's only 1 vote possible, that's Susan Hall. And that means, even if you don't like everything that the Conservatives stand for, but you don't want Khan in, you have to hold your nose and vote for Susan Hall and vote Conservative. That's the first thing. The second one is the constituencies. And that's people like Peter Fortune. And again, that's first past the post. And we want to keep people like Peter Fortune in situ, doing the good job that they're doing, holding Khan to account. And then the final one is what they call the top-up list. And on the top-up list, you can vote for a political party. So for those people who are inclined to vote reform, I say that's where you do your vote. That's where you vote for reform. As a Conservative, I encourage you to vote Conservative, but if you must vote for reform, that is where you do it, because that will ensure that Howard Cox gets elected to the London Assembly. And for those people that want to see Howard and Susan working together, well, you will do, because Susan Hall as mayor and Howard Cox in the London Assembly, you'll see them working together. And you'll also see that some of those boundaries that Susan will be setting, that Howard can push at them and try and encourage her to move further forward in terms of rolling back ULEZ, etc. So that's really important, and I wanted to get that message out there. The second thing I want to talk about is, I said we won the argument, and that goes without saying. You knock on doors and people say, yeah, this ULEZ is it's absolute rubbish, it's got nothing to do with air quality. So people know it, they get it, they really do. And they're inclined to support an anti-ULEZ candidate. The problem is, you have some people who I will describe as hotheads, who get out of control. They're thugs, they're vandals, and basically they do criminal activity which I don't support for one moment, and that includes cutting down traffic lights. And when residents say to me, Simon, who are these people cutting down traffic lights? Why are they doing it? It's making it hard for me to cross the road. It means I can't get my kids to school. Once you start losing people's support, you lose the argument too. And so it's about making sure that these people calm it down and actually do the important thing and stick to the law, because people are law abiding. And there was a poll by residents of mine in the Knoll area, and 75% of them, and that's not a surprise, said they didn't support the traffic lights being cut down at all. And that you know, I'm surprised it was that low, to be honest. But it just goes to show that the vast majority of people are law-abiding, and if you turn them off, you don't win the votes. And it's not, as I said, we've won the argument, we've now got to win the votes. So let's not upset those people. Let's keep them on board, because we need the votes to get rid of Khan. Because let me tell you this, if we lose in May, I can't see these protests continuing. I can't see anything carrying on. We know paper miles coming, we know there's all sorts of horrible things coming, but we have to win in May and get Khan out. Simple as that. And that's why I've spent today telling you about this, Phil, because it's important. It's important that people understand the, I guess, the complexity of what we're up against. The deep felt feelings by people in terms of how they feel offended when they can't go about their lives. So don't affect ordinary people. We know that all these other things like paper mile will affect ordinary people, but at the moment, let's stick to the rules, let's stick to the law and make sure that everybody is on board to support that. And that way we'll get Khan out, because that's the ultimate aim. Because once we've got him out, we can start rolling back all the things that have happened and set people free again. Thanks for your time, Phil. I hope that's helpful.
Well, thank you. And that's the true troopers to the cause against ULEZ. One thing I haven't quite covered on this protest are the anti-ULEZ vehicles. I see a few around here. We'll quickly go around and go towards Keith Steers. There's iconic Can't Stop ULEZ convoy transit. There's various things that a lot of people can agree with down the side of it. There we go. No paper mile, no ULEZ. It's only a national convoy day, and agreeable messages on the fire truck. It certainly needs to listen to the people, so he certainly has not done so far. The coffin democracy on its ladder, and at the front of the ladder, in fact, at the front of the fire truck, it says it all. No ULEZ, no paper mile. And go further along, and that's another iconic vehicle as well. So that's where we are. Quite a few are still here at Trafalgar Square. Here we go, we've got 4 iconic people together, being so supportive to the cause. Shazad, Casey and Nick.
Send me your address on the message.
Coming towards the end of the demo now. Haven't seen this van before, but I agree with everything it says on it. But it's been a good demo today, it's been a brilliant turnout. As you can see, there's a few of us still here, around here at Trafalgar Square. And have a look around. You see quite a few of the placards we agree with. That shows the strength of feeling here at Trafalgar Square. So it's been a good demo, and to top it all off, we think Sadiq Khan is a liar. But the brilliant support today, and thank you everybody for turning up. And there we are, Trafalgar Square in 2024.